Get adjusted here. Just go. Bam. Right there. Welcome to Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harp musical instruments from around the world. And let's start off. Well, let's start off over in Nepal. This is a Nepalese marchunga. Pretty dry sound. And for those of you just rolling in, welcome to Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harp and jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. We was playing one from Nepal. Let's go on over to Rajasthan. Now, this isn't a traditional Rajasthani frequency. This is a bassier Mohan. Howdy from Canada, says I am Smiley. Hello, how are you? Berimbau Brazilian. Do I have like a Berimbau de Boca? I do have one. Yes, I do. I'll play that maybe next. But no, as far as Neymar Jr., as far as playing a regular berimbau from Brazil, I do not play a berimbau. But I do play a berimbau de boca, which is just another word for jaw harp. It says, invite Lucifer to join live as a guest. Is that the original Lucifer? Or comment below, Lucifer. How are you? Every once in a while it says, invite somebody to join live. I would do that, but I would have to take my microphone off to make that work. Or at least to my current knowledge, I have to disconnect my mic. And I don't like to disconnect the mic. I like to have good sound. Here's the harp build from 2 days ago that I had finished up. Or no, it was yesterday I finished it. Or no? Was it 2 days ago? I don't know. Time is a rubber band. Trev says I used to have one. What harp did you used to have? A lot of people come across this one right here on Amazon and eBay and from musical instrument stores. Was it this one that you used to have, Trev? I'm Smiley says, love the 3D harp vise you make. No, that was a bracket for me made by Hoff Machine. Tim Hoff, the owner of Hoff Machine, dreamed that up because I needed a way to hold my harps and still be able to file the groove for them. And the ways I was doing it, I was able to take only really short strokes with the file, and it was very, very frustrating the way I was clamping my harps down. So I had him develop that and print it, and it wasn't expensive. Oh, this one, yeah, this one right here, the Snoopy, sold under about 8 different names now. Discourages most people because they're awful. They hurt your teeth to play. It's actually ringing. It's ringing so hard. Listen. You hear that? It's transferring so much vibration into my head and my teeth. My teeth are actually coming off it a little bit, and it's buzzing. So yeah, don't be discouraged by playing this harp because this is not really a jaw harp. This is a Snoopy harp. or a jaw harp-like object, as I like to refer to them. So yeah, get yourself a real one, because yeah, that one, uncomfortable, doesn't work. Just, it's like trying to play a brick like a guitar, if that makes sense. What does a real one look like? Well, there's a bunch of different ones. You stay away from the Snoopies. They've since started rebranding it. I've really been condemning these, and I've had a lot of views. So now they're sold as Snoopy Harp, Hobby Lobby mouth harp, Trophy jaw harp, Civil War jaw harp, Bluegrass jaw harp, Hillbilly jaw harp. They just keep changing the packaging on them, and so many people are tricked. Some people are paying $40 on the internet for this thing that's like $2.99, including shipping. These are, don't get, if you get tricked into buying a Snoopy, contact the seller, make sure they refund you in full. That's the only defense we have against people making jaw harps like this that don't work, is ask for a full refund, say, no, this is not a jaw harp, you tricked me. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different styles of looking harps that are real and play very, very well. Some of them have tails, some do not. Some are have reeds screwed to the front of them. Some are laminated reed. Some are made of bamboo. Actually, that I think is a palm ring. This isn't bamboo. Try the fake one. I'm only going to play it one more time because it hurts my teeth, and I don't want to damage my teeth, but this is the fake one. I don't like playing like that. That is the most unpleasant harp in my collection, or harp-like object. Yeah, don't attempt to play this one. Here's one I made. Very flexible reed. For people wanting to know, good place to go to theharper.com. You can actually go click on my bio. There's a link on there. But theharper.com. Check it out. There's also a bunch of real places on the internet as well to get jaw harps. So here's one I made. Very, very mutable. I've gotten the reed height, or the trigger height, really, really ironed out well on what I want. And I like the perfectly round. I'm going to do all mine with the perfectly round deal, because it plays well on the in-stroke, plays well on the outstroke. The new Chinese Glazering copies look bad also. I have not seen those. Maybe afterward, message me a link. But I have seen like some Temu things that like they have a picture that looks like a Glazering, then you click on it, and it is definitely not a Glazering harp. It's something else, a knockoff harp. And right now, I don't know if there's any really good commercially made or serially produced harps coming out of China, but maybe China beginning to produce low quality screwed reed harps in the Glazering form will probably lead to them getting better, I would assume. Anyone who's making jaw harps, the longer you do it, the more you want to get better. This is the first harp I've made that I really didn't struggle with the adjustment at the end. And I've talked to machine shop owners, and they're like, yeah, we don't know a way around having frustrating amounts of very fine adjustment. But this one is pretty melodic. It also has pretty good compression. I'm still questing after perfect compression. If you hold your harp up to the light and compress it, and if the gaps close all equally, and the last bit to close is the end. If you have perfect compression, that's something very rare. You don't see in a lot of harps, but sometimes you do. This one has near perfect compression, but not quite. And a harp doesn't have to have perfect compression to be able to play well, because it is pretty rare. Maybe one out of every 40 or 50 harps I see has perfect compression. And I guess it would vary according to the maker. One of the makers who has some of the best compression in harps I've seen so far, and are most consistent across making a bunch of different models, is probably Oleg Shipanov out of Russia. Mohan has really good compression on most of his instruments. Mohan out of Rajasthan, really good compression. I do like playing my own harps. They play really stable. We kept getting comments about Shipanov. Let's see if we have a Shippy handy. I have a Skovich handy. Let's see here. Hold on. Yes, I am wearing pajamas. I wear pajamas for live. Let's see. Probably the deepest harp in my collection is this G0 or G0 or below untuned bass Shipanov. And those are long decks. Ooh, close to perfect compression. For a bass, it does have a long throw, but a pretty stable throw. Yeah, very long throw on that. Really bassy. It's so bassy. I feel like my mouth is a resonating chamber almost isn't big enough for it. Let's check out one of his higher pitched offerings. I don't have anything in the mid range really from Shipanov. I should get myself like a D2. See, what's this one? That's a G2, I think. You got it engraved on the inside of some of them. Yeah, I think that's G2. Comment below if you can tell what the tuning of this is. Yeah, it is. Oh, there it is. Engraved on the front. A G2 Shipanov. Oh, the St. Bridget's Cross. Yes, that one. Yeah, I made that. Then I also made one out of sticks. This is the first year I've made one out of straw. There was a pampas grass that grows in the neighbor's yard next to me, and I took a whole bunch of it, and then I did it. Now I couldn't fold it in the traditional way just because it was dry. It wasn't very pliable. But yeah, I do need to take it down. Youster is coming up next. Anyways, we'll get back to it. But good eye, Rams Peep Shop. How's the compression on this? Let's see here. Ooh, close. It's so hard to make perfect compression. Harp plays very stable. Switching over to a little bit shorter of a tree, you can see a couple times I went right over the top of it. Buzzwood.shop became the number 10 member on the team. Oh, cool. ZMXRIE shared the live. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the share. Boss Mama Kayla says, I bought one and can't figure it out. That is a comment I get a lot, and most of it is due to one reason. It isn't due to people not watching a tutorial. It isn't due to people not trying to play it and trying to learn it. Most of the time I get that comment is based on a very, very common harp, and this is a very, very common jaw harp-like looking thing that's sold on the internet as a jaw harp. This is a Snoopy harp, but it's sold under about 8 different names: Civil War jaw harp, Bluegrass jaw harp, Hillbilly jaw harp, Trophy jaw harp, First Note jaw harp. Sold from anywhere from $3, including shipping, on up to $40. These are garbage. You cannot make music with these. It actually hurts. This is the last time I'm going to play it because I've demonstrated it several times, and every time I do it, it hurts my teeth. It hurts. So Boss Mama Kayla, first troubleshoot, is it this harp that you're trying to play, the Snoopy harp? Comment below if it's not the Snoopy harp, then we can talk about how to play it. Maybe we'll just shoot off here. Oh, Privyet, welcome. We will go off just playing how to play it. Let's see. Now, Boss Mama Kayla, I'm just assuming you probably got the Snoopy or something similar. But if you did, find the seller on Amazon or eBay or whatever. Request. It was a smaller one that I got on Amazon for $30. Is it yellow? Comment if it is yellow, then I know which one you have. Is it this one, Boss Mama Kayla? Because I'm betting that is probably the one you got. And that is a good harp. The Snoopy harp, not a good harp. The Pokin is a reasonable harp, a good starter harp. Okay. No, it looks cheap. Oh, where are my horseshoes? Hold on. Is it like a smaller painted version of this? Like sometimes they come in blue and green and red. It's that one. They oftentimes aren't great. More triangle looking. Can you provide a link or a picture? Well, we need to find out what kind of a harp you have. $3 is, that's not triangular looking. These are good too. But what the main thing is, can you pluck it and it actually vibrates? Or does it just go tink, lay it on a table and lightly pluck it and see if it rings out? That's a good way to see if it's contacting. Then hold it to the light and see if it's closer on one side, if it's significantly touching there and you're getting a click. But main thing we want to do when we hold a jaw harp, and you might be like, is it this one? It's not true. Well, that can be considered triangular looking. It's a good jaw harp to buy. There's a bunch of good jaw harps to buy. Go to theharpery.com, go to the beginner page, which is like you can click on it, click on the beginner page, and it's going to bring up a whole bunch of different styles of jaw harp. And there we go. I hit my microphone. A whole bunch of different styles of the jaw harp, and price ranges on it, and also talks about attributes and certain things you're looking for. Because if you're looking to get into like really, really breathy styles, you might go a different route than somebody who's looking to do like a lot of beatboxing or a lot of fast plucking. So it just depends on what area or what strengths or what attributes you want out of a harp. So just go to theharpery.com, click on the beginner section, read and do some listening to some harps, and decide what way you want to take it. Because the beginner jaw harp isn't even really just a thing. Beginner jaw harp is a couple different attributes. One, it's affordable because you don't want to spend a ton of money on your first jaw harp, because you can find jaw harps for $15, $20, $30, $40 that are killer and that you can really grow into and you can play professionally if you want. you don't want to spend a lot of money in your first harp because you may not even like playing the harp. It may not be your thing. Another thing is that it's has a simple learning curve, that it's actually approachable. You probably wouldn't want to start playing Yakut Homus that's gapped so tightly that it requires delicate play. Then so that's durable. But yeah, I'd say $50 and below beginner harp. $50 to $20 you can get awesome harp. Oops, it was $12.99. I wonder what harp that was. But yeah, you want to grip it in a way so that the tongue can move. And you want to place it up against the tips of the teeth. And there has to be a slight gap so that the reed or tongue can vibrate in between your teeth. Before you return it, go ahead and message me, Boss Mom Michaela. I will check my phone within a day or two. Message me a picture of that harp, and then we can talk about and try to troubleshoot if it's even the harp, because there's some simple tests. You just sending me pictures of the harp up against a backlit or white computer screen or window, and then I can troubleshoot if there's something physically wrong with the harp that's not going to cause it to vibrate. Because if the harp doesn't vibrate, then it's either user error or something wrong with the harp. So we need to troubleshoot one of those two things. And if it's defective or bent, or the reed's twisted, or wasn't protected in shipping, and the reed got deformed off to one side, there's some simple ways to fix it that you can fix it. If not, then you return it. But yeah, go ahead and shoot me a message here on the TikTok. Anyways, we'll play one more harp. We'll end by playing an affordable beginner harp. This is a Pavel Pokin, Russian Vargan. Anyways, we'll wrap it up with that. Thank you so much for joining Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live. I will see you next Sunday for Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live at 8 p.m. Central U.S. time, or whatever the time is in your part of the world that aligns with 8 p.m. Central U.S. time on Sundays. I love y'all. Harp out. Adios. Can't DM you because we're not friends. Okay, then what I would do here, check this out. If you have an email, shoot an email to theharpery@gmail.com, to theharpery@gmail.com. That'll go to Porky Miller. Porky Miller will forward it on to me, and I will check it out. But yeah, just put like, hey, I talked to Jamie on TikTok. He said he would help troubleshoot if the harp's wrong, defective or not. So shoot an email to theharpery@gmail.com. Porky Miller, my friend who runs the Harpery, he'll forward that on to me. Anyways, I love y'all. Adios. Adios. I'll see y'all next Sunday. Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live.